again with our second video of the Eagles rebuild realistic gameplay. So for this, I wanted to start this video by showing that I'm going to be changing to the Carolina playbook. I think that it will help Miles Sanders more, and I think he's definitely the strong part of our offense. Defense, the 46 defense is pretty much a perfect fit. And offensively, it's kind of hard. We don't really have a perfect scheme, which I think is why the offense will struggle a bit. But we'll see how that goes. And we're going to stick with Sirianni's defensive playbook. It seems to be working. We are 2-0. And this time around, we are going to be playing this game against the Cowboys and the next game against the Chiefs. So I'm going to start this off by using the staff points. I think we'll start with Sirianni. So I think player growth is where we want to go. Decreasing multi-week injury recovery time. Definitely useful. Increase XP games for offensive linemen or free safety. Strong safeties. I think offensive linemen, more of them, more useful. So we're going to do both on that. And then as we gain more staff points, we'll obviously keep going down here. So that is just the start of us using staff points. Now, someone told me if I'm going to do play by the moments to keep it realistic, I should move the time to 15 minutes. So that's what we're going to do right now. As we come down here, we're going to make the quarter length 15 minutes. We're going to stick on the play by the moments, so hopefully these games are a bit longer, a bit better, and we're going to start with our weekly strategy playing the 1-1 Dallas Cowboys. So, defensive game plan, it seems that Zeke is injured because Tony Pollard is coming up as their runner, which means they're definitely going to pass the ball a lot. When it comes to the Cowboys, you know, this is where they hit you. CeeDee Lamb's great at routes like this. We're going to have to defend that medium pass. Also, Amari Cooper, amazing route runner when it comes to, especially on the outside. Now, offensive game plan is going to be hard because as much as we want to run the ball, the secondary is the weak part of the Cowboys defense. I'm going to give us throw it short. I think it's what's definitely going to be best for our offense. I think a lot of our receivers do best there. Also, finally found out how to change these players, but personally, those are the 3 players that I want in. Weekly gameplay goal, though, I'm going to change. I think against this defense, it's going to be throwing 2+ pass touchdowns. The Cowboys defense is not that good as we start up our training. And obviously, we have all of these coming in. Just got to make sure there are no injuries. And we have shoulder strain on Dallas Goedert and a hip pointer on Wilson. That's not good. Hopefully Goddard's able to play. If not, that's going to be a big hit to our offense, and Zach Ertz is definitely going to see a lot of the field this week. Defensively, no injuries. That's good. As we get ready for this game, we have some players to upgrade now. Gainwell and Wilson. Just going to auto them because I really want to get into this game. And we're going to do play by the moments. Gainwell is someone who I moved up to number 2 on the depth chart ahead of Boston Scott. He's someone I want to see develop on this team. There's a lot of potential. As we come in here to Madden 22 against the Dallas Cowboys. So we're going to come in here first on defense for a 3rd and 8. See what we can do. Going to Eric Wilson here, who just got upgraded. They're going to go out to Amari Cooper, and that's a great tackle by Darius Slay to keep him short. Should force them into a field goal. Darius Slay rocking that number 2. And they're going to go for it here. That's not good. We're actually going to run Tampa 2. I think that it gives us the best chance to stop them. And they're just going to run slants. That's not good. Cedric Wilson there. Gets inside the 10. We're not going to have to play defense here. And it seems that Zeke is in. Ryan Kerrigan hurt on the play. That's not a good injury. I don't know why Tony Pollard was coming up there for them. Maybe Zeke was out the previous week. I don't know. Obviously, this Cowboys offensive line is really good, which is going to make it really hard to get after him. Fletcher Cox absolutely destroys the offensive lineman, gets into Dak, but that's a perfectly placed ball for a touchdown. First touchdown there for the Cowboys, and we're going to get it here on the 25, 3rd and long. Zach Ertz seems to be starting, which guess means that Dallas Goedert is out of this game. We're going to show to Miles Sanders here across the middle, and he's going to pick up the first down with a gain of 11. Hurts looking good. 5 of 7, 55 yards. And we're going to come back in here looking to tie up this game. Miles Sanders is who I really want to focus this around. I think that he gives us our best chance at winning each game, so we're going to go to him again here. Sanders, good run there for a gain of 8. I think that's kind of the goal. I mean, last week obviously he had a big game, but give him the ball as much as possible. Torn late run for Kerrigan. That's not good. Like, very much not good. But we do have Derek Burnett coming in for him. Pretty suitable, good depth. That's coming in handy. And Miles Sanders is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Great blocking. That play works perfect. Should be a tie game. It is. And we're going to come back in on defense here. Dak under center. We're going to use our Singleton here. This is going to be a run play, it looks like. It is, and we got back there very quickly. That was Eric Wilson, I believe. But then we were able to get the stop after the missed tackle. We're going to go back into Tampa 2 here on the goal line. I like running Tampa 2 on the goal line with their receivers on the outside. They're going to run it again. That's not going to end well. Touchdown, Zeke. This defense is definitely the weak part of the team, which I didn't expect it to be. I expected the offense to struggle, but definitely the defense. 3rd and short here, 3rd and 1. I'm just going to run it here, right to this right side of the O-line. Should be good. We are. Miles Sanders is through for a gain of 4, first down. And this team is just looking good offensively. I'm really liking how it's going. I'm going to run a... I think Devontae Smith should be open here. That's an absolutely atrocious pass by Jalen Hurts, and now it's going to be 3rd and short. Now I'm going to have to run this with Miles Sanders. He should be able to get this. I have faith. He will. Good run there. Gain of 8 down to the 5-yard line, and already 65 yards for Sanders. And with these longer quarters, I expect him to really have a good year. Wouldn't be surprised if he ends up top 5 in rushing. And we're going to go through forward again here for Sanders, and he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. It's already his 5th touchdown on the year, 2nd of this game, and that will tie it up. And we're going to get it back here. 3rd and long here, 3rd and 8 at the 30 of Dallas. Defense forcing some turnovers this game, which you like to see. And Jalen Hurts, that did not go as planned. Hit as he threw. Leighton Vander Esch picks him off. And nobody can catch Leighton Vander Esch, the greatest athlete of this generation, as he is into the end zone. Well, that did not go as planned. 3 interceptions from already. Jesus Christ. Meant to throw that away. Kind of, sort of didn't. Instead, looked for that drag route and just really overthrew it. Well, threw behind him, but that was right. That was like I threw it to Vander Esch. And Alex Singleton, I really don't like him in coverage. I like a quicker linebacker in the middle for coverage. Dalton Schultz now has 2 touchdowns against us. This is not looking good. And now we're going to run a 2-minute drill here. See if Devontae Smith can beat this guy, and he can. Devontae Smith cannot hang on. Jesus Christ. Devontae Smith, the guy who is obviously great at Alabama, winning the Heisman this year. That's just... I'm going to run this jet pass with Sanders and see how it goes. If our wide receivers block well, this should work. And they don't. No real surprise there. And now Dallas is going to use a timeout. We've allowed 28 points in this first half. The defense is really struggling. A lot of that obviously is also me. Quez Watkins might be open here on this outside route. And it seems that he is. If he can get his feet in, he does not. Well, that's our luck right there. And we're going to be punting here. Back to the Cowboys. They'll have another chance. And Seymour, I could not get that hit stick the way I wanted to. And Dallas will be getting the ball back. They did not score before the half, but now they're up 42-14. We are going to come in here on their 41. I'm gonna give Devontae Smith another shot. Devontae Smith, beat your guy. Looks like Jalen Reagor actually is the one with the better step. And if that safety didn't come over there, we had a good shot. This game is just really not going well. These games are still going really quick, man. What was that route by Devontae Smith? That was a streak route, buddy. Jalen Hurts gonna try and cut him off. He can't. That's 2 pick sixes for Dallas. This week is really not Philly's week after starting 2-0. For Eagles fans' sake, I hope this is not how it goes in real life. And we are now gonna be back with the ball. 3 minutes left. I'm just gonna run it with Sanders. Let's just boost his stats, bro. He's going to come forward here for a gain of about 5. 103 yards and 2 touchdowns for him today. I mean, quite the day for him. My goal is kind of to develop him this year. I think he's one of the guys, him and Smith are definitely guys that are going to be on this team long term. So he's going to cut to the outside here, and he's going to shake one guy. Move forward. Hurts, definitely his worst game of the season so far. He's really had a relatively good season up until this game. But not his night here tonight. We're going to run it forward here. Sanders. Gain of 5. We're just going to keep doing it. We're going to bring me some excitement with our verticals in here. We're just going to get to Miles Sanders though. No one's open. I mean, at this point, he's literally the entire team. Nobody else just... You're kind of starting to see what the issue, in my opinion, will be in real life for this team. That's just they just have no weapons. Especially with Goddard hurt. I think that really hurt us in this game. The Eagles are a team that loves to run 2 tight ends, and Miles Sanders is hurt. Well, that's what I get for continuously stat padding him. We're going to look for Smith here on an out route. And that's going to be the 4th interception. And that's why you don't say where you're going to throw it before the play happens. And we get absolutely crushed 55-14. Hopefully Miles Sanders' injury isn't serious. If it is, we're going to need a lot from Kenneth Gainwell and Boston Scott this upcoming week. This is, I mean, literally all the highlights are just Miles Sanders going into the end zone. Let's look at stats for this game. Dak, 23-37, 4 touchdowns, 1 pick. Jalen Hurts had an 18 passer rating. Well, that's terrible. A lot of it my fault. Zeke had a huge game. So did Miles Sanders. Receiving-wise, Miles Sanders was our best receiver, too. Hurts had a fine game. I mean, the fact that we had like 4 people catch the ball is not good. Defensively, tackles for loss. Singleton and Avery both had 2. Graham had 1. Sacks. Fletcher Cox had another. No one else. And Rodney McLeod had our interception. Rodney McLeod's having a really good year. But again, this is just not ideal. Our team is not looking too good there. As we enter week 4, 1 new injury. Goddard will be back next week. Kerrigan's out for 4, but that means that Miles Sanders will be okay for next week's game, which is obviously huge. As we face the Kansas City Chiefs. I'd say the consensus top team in football, they're 3-0, no real surprise. I'd say maybe the Bucs are better, obviously, after winning. Returning from injury, Dallas Goedert, and we have a lot of things to do. Let's go start press conference QB1 check-in. What do you need more out of Jalen Hurts? Build chemistry or carry the team? I think building chemistry is going to help here, because I don't really need him to carry the team. We just want him to be himself, continue doing his parts, build chemistry, and keep our offense rolling. The better chemistry you have, the easier it will be for everyone to make plays. Beat the Chiefs and score 4+ offensive touchdowns. I don't see us beating the Chiefs, but maybe. Breakout player. Jannard Avery. I believe he has normal, which means okay. If Jannard Avery can just get a sack or tackle for loss, that'd be great. We're obviously not going to hold them to 250 total yards or less. I mean, that's going to be literally impossible. But we could definitely see him get a tackle for loss or a sack. Scout college players. I did import the draft class. So quarterback is something I don't really want to look at. I kind of want to roll Jalen Hurts because I think he's going to work out, in my opinion, in real life. Wide receiver is still a need for this team. Devontae Smith might be the wide receiver one. No team just needs one receiver. Looking at this draft class, Traylon Burks looks solid. George Pickens, obviously going to be a monster. We'll add him to the draft board. Garrett Wilson. Garrett Wilson's someone I really like in real life, especially, so I think he definitely has some potential. The defense, though, is I think where we need to go. An outside linebacker. Drake Jackson. Late first. Someone like Christian Harris from Alabama. Looks pretty solid. A Pursuit is really nice. I don't see us having a late first round pick though, so we'll see how that goes. We have 2 players ready to negotiate contracts long term. Anthony Harris, so we'll have to kind of wait. I think Zach Ertz is probably going to walk, to be honest with you. Not someone I'm really looking to re-sign. And let's get ready for our weekly strategy against the Kansas City Chiefs now. We're definitely defending the deep pass. I think this is kind of consensus what we need to do. Considering the fact that they have Tyreek Hill. Offensively, this is a really well-rounded defense. I think run inside is what I'm going to go for. I think Miles Sanders is our best chance of beating this team. I'm good for rush for over 200 plus yards is our thing. We can go for that. Maybe Miles Sanders can have the game of his career and lead us to an upset victory. Who knows? As we will go down here. It will start with defense this time. And quad strain for Epps. He's a backup. Should be okay. And I completely skipped offense. My bad. And let's get into this game. Play the moments. 2-1 Eagles, the 3-0 Kansas City Chiefs. As Jalen Hurts now, I mean, his stats look a lot worse after that game. His stats were pretty good, but the 4 interceptions is not helping. Hopefully he turns it around this week, as we're already back. I mean, I definitely don't see us winning this game, but if our offense can at least play well, I'd be pretty happy. Let's user Avery. Could not get to him in time. But let's try and maybe get him a sack. And Darius Slay. What a hit there on Clyde Edwards-Helaire. He's going to feel that one tomorrow. And we're going to go to Avery now. If we can get Avery his sack or tackle for loss, I'd be pretty happy. They're just going to go to Travis Kelce short here. Mahomes tearing this defense apart as I expect. Kelce last week. Great game, per usual. Travis Kelce things. I think getting Avery his breakout, probably the main key for today's game, as Mahomes puts the juke on Darius Slay. Didn't realize Patrick Mahomes was Lamar Jackson. Also like Kyler Murray in this game. Kyler Murray is great in this game. I was playing with him in a franchise earlier. Man, oh man, can that man move. They're going to go again with Mahomes. And he just trucks Darius Slay and Eric Wilson to the end zone. Clearly, I should have done contain QB scramble because that's all they want to do against us. Our offense seems to be driving. 3rd and medium, we're going to come in here. I'm going to run a mesh little thing here. And Goddard is back, which is good. We're going to look for Sanders. And he's going to catch it as he gets hit by Matthew, the Honey Badger. Sorry if I said his name wrong. I tend to say his name wrong. Tyrann Mathieu. And Boston Scott is in now. Let's give him a nice little run here. And he's going to gain a yard. He did have 3 touchdowns in week 1. And Kenneth Gainwell's in now. Kenneth Gainwell's the guy I really want to see more of in this offense. We're going to run a stretch to him because why not? He's going to get to the outside and we're getting 3 there. This is really 3rd and goal. I don't see us getting to the inch-yard line. We just have to run mesh. Nothing else here is gonna... And Miles Sanders can't come down with it. And we'll take a field goal here. I'm not upset about that. I just kind of got screwed because I was button mashing for a play there and ended up picking a play I've already run. I don't like to do that. I want this to be as realistic as possible. And now we're going to get the ball back here with a chance to take the lead as we force a turnover. I'm going to go for bunch spot here. I think Greg Ward might be open across here. And I think he will be. And that's a good throw by Jalen Hurts there. Already looking a lot better than last week for Hurts. And we're gonna, ooh, this is an open set. I think this should be good for Miles Sanders. And it ends up really not being. He gets a gain of 3. Last week, obviously a monster game for him. He's having a really good year so far, which is what we want. We're gonna continue just run, but I'm gonna change this to dive so we go with that right side of the line. Side we have more confidence in, and he's gonna get forward for gain of 3 here. This is another spot where we're kind of just like stuck in like 3rd and goal again on the inch-yard line. I don't understand why that keeps happening. We're going to look for Devontae Smith, and he's going to catch it. Touchdown Devontae Smith. I believe that's now his 3rd touchdown of the year. He's having a pretty solid rookie season. I wouldn't complain. I don't think it's been anything great, and we're back with the ball again. Our defense looking good. We're going to run. We're going to throw it to Ward. He kind of ran a bit too inside, but, you know, still gained 4 yards. We'll take that. And we're back with it at the 32-yard line here. We're going to run this play. I think Smith should be open. He will be. Good throw by Hurts, and Smith breaks the tackle, gets forward. Hurts is looking good, man. Definitely coming back from that tough game last week. And we're going to get in here now. We're going to give it to Sanders here up the middle. And Sanders with a pretty big gain there of 8. We're just going to give it to him again. Going right at this right side, it should be good for a first down. Don't see them not gaining a yard going at it. And the game almost proved me wrong. But we have 1st and goal from the 10. We keep just getting these like long 1st and goals. I don't know why. I'm going to try and sling this out to Sanders on the outside. And so we're going to go to Greg Ward. I think he has a touchdown, and he does. Brandon Brooks hurt. That is really not good. We'll take that touchdown there from Greg Ward. Greg Ward. And, oh, our defense forced another turnover. Philadelphia Eagles are better than the Kansas City Chiefs, for anyone wondering. Miles Sanders coming forward here. Pretty close to a first down, a yard short. We're going to come back in here for 4th and short. We're going to go for it. Miles Sanders, I'm just going to give it to you. Obviously, Brandon Brooks not in, so clearly his injury was at least out for this game. We're still able to run at that right side and get the first down. We're going to run the off-tackle play, which worked really well last game when we ran it. And Sanders gains about 4. Big hit by right. Brandon Brooks dislocated his wrist. I think that's just out for the game. I think that's something that can get fixed. If I'm wrong, I'm sorry. Boston Scott turns the corner, and that is a 3rd passing touchdown for Jalen Hurts in the 1st half. Great play there. Boston Scott with the good route. We're back in on offense. I was kind of misleaded by the arrow being on Kansas City. We're just going to give it to Miles Sanders. Old reliable. He gets it. And Miles Sanders already 19 rushes. I mean, that man, you want to talk about getting touches. As we're down to the 15 again. And I'll tell you what, this Kansas City defense is struggling. Clearly came out with a pretty good game plan. And Miles Sanders is in. What a run by Miles Sanders. Holy cow. And that will give us the 4 total touchdowns. And we're up 31-17 now. we're backing on offense here. We're really getting in a lot offensively this game. We did allow a touchdown last drive. We're going to hit Reagor on the outside here, and he will get both feet in for a first down. Jalen Hurts having, I'd say, so far in his NFL career, the best game. Especially if he can beat the Chiefs. I'm going to look for Dallas Goedert here over the middle. I did not like anything there. Kansas City will score, make it a one-possession game. But we are back down here already. Let's give it to Miles Sanders. To the outside with him, and he's going to brush off another tackle. Miles Sanders is a monster. I mean, Jesus. This guy is good. Definitely the Carolina playbook was the move with him. I don't know if he got that first there. It's going to be 3rd and inches. I don't know why it's suggesting all these pass plays. I guess because we'll go for it either way. But I'm going to run the jet pass again. Because I wish someone like Scott or Gainwell was in. But still going to do it. And we're going to cut it to the inside here. Not the right idea. Clearly. Went right into the linebacker. But we do a 1st and goal. We're going to run ISO again. Miles Sanders, just really the guy we want to get the ball in the hands of, especially here in a situation to beat a team like this. And he's going to be down at the 3. Really just carrying a workload here for us. Richard Rodgers in at fullback on this play. And we're going to go to the outside of Miles Sanders, and he is in. We injured Anadi on that play. Very good nose tackle. We did miss the extra point, which could come back to bite us as the Chiefs do score a touchdown there. We're going to run verticals here. Mainly because I want Devontae Smith. Give it to me. And Devontae Smith only makes the catch of his career. Very close. We're going to have 2nd and long here. Hopefully Miles Sanders can get this to 3rd and short. We're going to come to the outside here. I don't know why I tried to run that more to the outside. I ended up gaining nothing because of it. And now we have 3rd and 9. Just because I'm greedy. Yeah. Let's do it. Looking, we're going to hit Smith. That's a good throw by Hurts. That man is having a good game. 310, 3 touchdowns. And we're going to let this run to the 2-minute warning. This is a really good game. After last week's terrible performance against the Cowboys, good to see us making a good effort here against the Chiefs. I'm a lot happier with this performance. I think that this team is starting to look good. Jalen Hurts is starting to look good, and Miles Sanders definitely standing out. If Miles Sanders can get 3 runs here and gain 10 yards, we should be in good shape. He's going to get 2 yards there. I'm trying to think what run play would gain us more yards. Maybe the stretch. Going to the left side, obviously. We want to stay away from Chris Jones and the Honey Badger. He's going to fall for being a 4. If he didn't fall there, he had a little hole to the left there. That could have been big. Now we kind of have some options. I'm going to run the sprint HB flat. I think Sanders might be open. And I'm going to change Smith to an out route. And I'm going to run it with Hurts. I'm going to go out of bounds only because they only have 1 timeout left, and I really don't want him to get hurt. Jalen Hurts, that is your Heisman play right there. Remember that Joe Burrow run last year. That's a big run there. Should secure us the win, I think. As Sanders is going to go forward there for gain of 3. Forced their last time out. I think we should be good either way, because a field goal obviously makes it a 2-possession game. We're going to give to Sanders again. Sanders is forward for a gain of 5 there. He's 32 rushes today. Getting a lot of action. We're just going to run inside zone because I don't really... If it was Brandon Brooks, I would have stuck with the trap, but... And Sanders, I think he got the first. He did. And that's going to do it. You love to see Jalen Hurts in victory formation. I'm gonna wait till this is under 40 seconds, I think. But a really good game. Miles Sanders, definitely in this Carolina playbook, you just see him standing out. Devontae Smith with another touchdown, Greg Ward with a touchdown this game, Boston Scott with a touchdown this game. So we had 3 different receiving touchdowns, Sanders with the rushing. And this team really just came alive in this game. Jalen Hurts had the big run. We're going to a chew clock. That should bring it down to 8 seconds. And we are going to let this run. Good, big win. Giving the Chiefs their first loss and now matching their record. Clearly, the Eagles, not the back, GS Eagles. Great, great win. Super happy with this. This team is really good. Doing a lot better than I thought they would. The defense showed up for some turnovers that game. We're going to look at stats, definitely. Offensively, Jalen Hurts had the game of his career. 3 touchdowns, no interceptions. 26 of 42 for 310 yards. He outplayed Patrick Mahomes by a lot, which is not something you get to say. Miles Sanders averaged 4.6 yards per carry, 152 yards, 2 touchdowns. Clyde Edwards-Helaire had a solid game, but Antonio Callaway, Gainwell, and Scott each had 1 carry. Receiving the ball, Devontae Smith, definitely the biggest game of his career so far. 6 for 93 and a touchdown. 6 for 61 and a touchdown for Ward. Dallas Goedert came back and had a nice day. Miles Sanders, a good receiving game. Richard Rodgers, Jalen Reagor only 1 catch. I mean, I really like him. I think he can develop, but I don't know how well he'll do in this offense. Defensively, tackles for loss. Brandon Graham had 2, Hargrave 1, Slay 1, Cox 1, Maddox 1, Adams 1. I completely forgot about Avery, to be honest with you. He definitely did not get it. Unless we held him another 250 total yards, it actually might happen. Slay and Harris both with interceptions. Kicking, Jake Elliott, 1 for 1. Nice job. And that will do it for this game. A really big win for our team. We really needed it. Coming off that brutal loss to the Cowboys last week. As we're going to see, we did not reach the 200 plus rushing yards. We did score 4 offensive touchdowns. We did rush for 150 yards. Sweat and Hurts both can get 1. Sweat at right end. I need a speed rusher. We're going to improve him more. We're going to give him 2 finesse moves, which is nice. Jalen Hurts. I mean, he is a scrambler. But what do I want to improve? I think Jalen Hurts is someone, like, especially at quarterback, we kind of make him more well-rounded. Definitely want to improve his under pressure. Which I don't really know what that's under. We're going to go for improviser. It will improve him in overall. It's going to up his awareness. It's going to throw his throw under pressure, which is perfect. That's exactly what I wanted. As he goes up to a 72, Jalen Hurts looking pretty solid. We got 41 staff points, and now we have a re-QB1 check-in. Talk to your quarterback about the previous game. It feels like everything is starting to come together offensively. It's kind of scary to think that we're just getting started and capable of more. Jalen Hurts obviously talking to Sirianni. That's what I like to hear. Understand that as a quarterback, it all starts with you, and when you hit rough waters, they're going to look to you to steady the ship. Love to see it. Plus 10 morale for the entire offense. That is really, really good entering Week 5 against the Panthers. 2 new injuries. Not what you like to see. Zach Ertz is out for a week. McLeod, who's having a great year, out for 3. Sweat's out for 4. Epps out for 1. And Kerrigan out for 3. These are 5 injuries that could pretty much affect us these next few games. Pretty substantially. Wasn't the elite performance I'm looking for. I'm sorry, Jannard. I tried. We didn't get a lot of defensive snaps. And I'm going to advance to next week to look at the new things for this week. Forecast, heavy rain. Returning from injury, Zach Ertz and Marcus Epps will both be able to play this week. Kind of want to look just at the team with plus 10 morale. I want to see how much that improves everyone, and everyone's kind of going up in overall. This is making Jalen Hurts is starting to play really well. I'm very happy. I'm going to move Greg Ward back up. He played well last game. And the defense looking good. We just really need to improve this linebacker core. Josh Sweat obviously hurt. I think Derek Barnett was playing left outside linebacker, and that kind of changed. I think I'm going to let Kayvon Wallace start here with McLeod out. I think that he gives us our best shot here at strong safety. He's a well-rounded safety, obviously, out of Clemson University. He was taken, I believe, in the 3rd round by the Eagles last year. And we do have more scout. We do have more staff points, so let's get those out the way. Increase XP for halfbacks. This is good. I like this. I think also for... Oh, I can do 2. I'm at 41. And that is good, especially because I think I'm going to move Miles Sanders into the training. I'm going to make him one of the people who gets extra. I've changed my mind. We're playing the 4-0 Panthers, and I want to play them. So for this, obviously you can watch on stream, Moss Plays 1, or on the YouTube if you are watching there. We're going to play this game also. So forecast heavy rain. We're going to discuss with the offensive players. Pass the ball, run the ball. We're a running team. I think we made that pretty clear. Beat the Panthers and rack up 150 plus rushing yards. I think Sanders can do that just by himself. Plus with the help of Jalen Hurts, I have confidence in him. We will scout leading up to this game. Left tackle. Zion Nelson possibly in the 2nd round if we have a late 2nd round pick. I think defense is where we need to go though. A strong safety would not hurt this team. Bubba Bolden, someone I like a lot in real life. Another corner, obviously, Derek Stingley. Kiera Lam out of Florida, good player. And that's all we're going to be able to afford scouting-wise for now. And let's get ready for our weekly strategy. Defensively, I think it's pretty simple. Defend Christian Dan McCaffrey. The outside run, probably what he's going to be better at. That'd be my bet, so we're going to stick with that. Offensively, their secondary is not that good. I'm going to go for the throw medium option this week. And I want to keep Gainwell in there. I want to keep Smith. I think we're going to make our thing 200 plus. We'll do 2 plus touchdowns. We'll put some faith in Hurts. I'm not going to put Sanders into this. Smith, Dickerson, and Gainwell are the guys I want in there. I want to improve Gainwell. I'd like to have a nice 3rd down back to complement Sanders because of all the touches he's getting. As we go to training, we're going to look at our defense first. No injuries, I don't see, which is good. Offensively, no injuries either. That is very good as we lead up to this game. And we have some upgrade players now. Dickerson, this is what we were hoping for. We want to keep improving him. We're just going to keep improving his overall for now. Once we get him kind of to the 80 range, we'll start making him a bit more well-rounded. Run block improves a lot there, which is good in this running team. Devontae Smith with an upgrade point. He's not playing the slot on this team, Greg Ward is, so we'll just keep going deep threat. The medium route improvement's good. Something I really want to do with him. Zach McPherson is getting minutes on this team. He's playing a lot. He's not really playing a slot, so we're going to go for man-to-man. He's kind of playing outside. Isaac Sumala, not starting for this team, but he's a good bench piece. He'll be good depth if we have an injury at the offensive line. Kevon Seymour. We're just going to keep improving his overall. He's up to a 70 now, so he's going up. +1 zone coverage is good. We like to run a lot of zone on this team. And I think we are ready to get into this game against Carolina Panthers, who are 4-0, by the way, which is pretty damn good. Back-to-back weeks playing undefeated teams. We spoiled it last week. Let's see if we can do it again. And the pouring rain should actually help us. 3rd and 12. Long play here for them. We're going to go into cover 3 here. I'm going to go with Singleton here in the middle. The main guy we're watching is still Christian McCaffrey. And yeah, that's where it's going to go. Good wrap-up tackle there by Harris, Anthony Harris, the free safety coming over from Minnesota. Going to give us the ball, and we're going to have 3rd and long now. 3rd and long is tough when it's raining, because I really don't want to throw the ball that much this week. This could end up being a Jalen Hurts run. Don't be surprised. Jalen Hurts going to give it to Miles Sanders. Miles Sanders bulldozes a guy and gets a gain of 8. We're going to have 4th and 1. I wonder. Oh, it seems we're going to go for it here. I like this decision by Nick Sirianni. We're just going to do HP Blast. I think we can just get this right up the right side. And we can. Miles Sanders. Already with 4 rushes for 20 yards. Looking like the Miles Sanders we all love. Smith out here. Yeah, I'm just going to run it here for this play at least. I don't like throwing in the rain. Miles Sanders last week. Monster performance. Maybe Miles Sanders will be open here. If not, I think Reagor should be open. Miles Sanders touchdown. Good throw by Hurts. Good catch by Sanders. You love to see it. Miles Sanders continuing to be the best player on this team, and Jalen Hurts continuing to look good. As we're going to come in here, 3rd and 8. Looking for Goddard up the seam or Sanders coming across the middle. We're going to hit Sanders here as the linebacker goes up with Goddard. There for the 1st down. Jalen Hurts looking good again. Really, just that game against the Cowboys was a rough one for him. But he's really bounced back well, last week being his best game of the season. And we're going to give to Sanders here. And that is not good blocking by number 51, whoever that is. I'm unaware. He seems to be our left guard, who I believe is Landon Dickerson, the rookie. No surprise there, obviously. Young. Hurts got hit as he threw there. Had to retreat a bit because of Brian Burns. Brian Burns, definitely the key player on defense for this team. Him and Jeremy Chinn are both really very good. Miles Sanders across the middle, and that is his 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. Good route there by him, just proving again how good of a receiving back he is. And this offense is looking really good. We're going to give to Sanders here, I think. On 3rd and 2. Good hole, gain of 4. This offense is just really simple right now. It's just give the damn ball to Miles Sanders. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. I'm going to run. I'm going to give him this Texas route. I'm going to look for Reagor, though. I didn't love that short throw because I thought you'd get blasted and be short. I'm okay taking this field goal, make it a 3-possession game. That should be good by Jake Elliott. It is 17-0. We're up to a great start to this game. I don't know how they're 4-0. The Panthers aren't that good of a team in this game. They score there. My guess is Christian McCaffrey is just looking like the MVP of the NFL. And we're going to try and score in this 2-minute drill. We're not going to try and force anything now. And we're going to hit Greg Ward there in man coverage. Why are they all in man with no safeties back? With under 2 minutes? I don't really know. We're going to run hurry up. Don't feel like calling a timeout here. I'm going to look for Miles Sanders here, kicking out the outside. I'm just going to hit Greg Ward again. Not a fan that I ran the same play 2 plays in a row. Kind of defeats the purpose of it being realistic, but it's okay. So we only gained 7 yards. Devontae Smith might be open here. He's the ideal guy we want to hit. I'm just going to throw it up to him. You know what? Go catch it. He can't come down with it. And Landon Dickerson's hurt. Well, Isaac Sumala, this is why we gave you the upgrade. You're going to come in here now for us. As much as I don't want to do, I'm going to run verticals. Because of that. Miles Sanders. You know, we give Miles Sanders a chance. to just easily get it, and it gives Devontae Smith or Jalen Reagor a chance on the outside. Neither of them beat their man one-on-one, but it did set up pretty well for us. I'm going to run it again, but I'm going to make some adjustments because I really don't like this play. I'm going to run an out with Ward. I'm going to run a hitch with Goddard. Hurts gets hit pretty quickly there. Dickerson dislocated his shoulder, so that's just a one-game injury again. We have a lot of those on this offensive line. We're going to look for Sanders short here. Kind of want to send a Reagor on a drag to get him out of the way. And it will. That should open it up a bit for Sanders. We're still not really going to get much. Third and goal. I'm going to let the clock run a bit. We're just running this. Screw it. It's over. Had Ward open. Hurts couldn't hit it while being hit. Another field goal. It's okay. I think I might... We're not going to talk about that. Wow, that's bad by me. That's really bad. And now they score a touchdown. We are just not... We did not get in on that third corner, and... Now, team save 3rd and inches. And we're going to get the sack, Brandon Graham. His 2nd sack of the day. 5 sacks for Philly. Damn. And that this should type the game for them now. That missed field goal. Oh, and they missed one too. Never mind. I have redeemed myself. I forced them to miss completely. Game definitely felt bad for me, as we now have the ball here. I'm gonna run the screen. Why not? Miles Sanders should be able to take this. I have faith, and oh my god, he's just laying people over. I don't think he got it though. Oh, it was only 2nd down. Sorry guys, the stream is covering up the downs, so sometimes it will have them wrong. But that works out well, because now Miles Sanders can easily get that. Only 83 yards for him today. I say only because the last few games he's been 100 plus. Pretty much in like the first half. He's gonna get 2 more here. 2nd down. This was the play we got the touchdown earlier, but I'm gonna change it. Looking for Sanders out of the backfield. He's gonna break the tackle, but goes out of bounds for -3. Did not mean to do that. Devontae Smith, I want to hit you. I really do. Devontae Smith, touchdown. That is now 4 touchdowns in 5 games for Smith. He's starting to really come alive as wide receiver 1 on this team. Look at him doing his surfer moves. And the Panthers are going to score. And now we're put in a position where we pretty much need to get some plays in here with Sanders and Miles Sanders. Gonna get 5 there on the first run. I want to get... Actually, I'm not going to take another snap before. I think that in 2 plays he can get 5 yards. And never mind, I accidentally pressed A because I thought I was going to skip forward, and now I get nothing. I'm an idiot. Wow, I'm playing. It's like I want to throw away this game. And we're going to throw it here now. I think Reagor should be open on this drag. He is. Jalen Reagor, big time catch. That should force a timeout, which this actually worked out perfectly. Thank God we got that, because now we can run it. And after 2 rushes, I'll have no timeouts left. And Miles Sanders, burst of speed down the sideline, and he's out of bounds at the 5-yard line. I did not mean to go out of bounds there. Jeremy Chin kind of pushed him. But it's fine, because if we score a touchdown, we're going to win the game. So, if he ends up scoring, we're going to run it up the middle, and he will score. Miles Sanders, rush touchdown, 3 passing, 1 rushing for us. We had quite the performance offensively again. We're going to come in here for 4th and long for them. We're gonna run cover 6. They're not running the ball. We need to watch McCaffrey. They're going deep. Avonte Max with good defense. Robbie Anderson can't come down with it. And that is your ball game. The Philadelphia Eagles improved to 4-1. And this team looks very good. Cannot complain whatsoever. Really liking this team. We're obviously going to go forward here to look at the stats now. Jalen Hurts, another game where 62% completion percentage, 232 yards, less than last time, but 3 touchdowns, no interceptions again. We're going to look at rushing now. Sanders, phenomenal. I mean, outplayed McCaffrey on the ground. I'd say they're even, actually. Considering production with touches, but Hurts, solid job running. Gainwell had run for -2 yards. That's not good. Receiving the ball. Miles Sanders had 10 catches. McCaffrey had 8. You kind of see 2 touchdowns for Sanders, though. Greg Ward, 86 yards. Devontae Smith, only 3 catches for 3 yards, but he did get the touchdown. Reagor, 2 for 20, but he had the important catch. Goddard, only 1 catch. Wasn't really used this game. Now go to defense. Tackles for loss. Barnett had 1. Hargrave had 1. Sacks. Fletcher Cox had 3. Jesus Christ. Brandon Graham had 2. Obviously, we were in on that 1. And that was, but 5 sacks between these 2 players. Kicking, 1 of 2. Joey Sly was 0 of 2. That's not good. And we are now going to exit the game. Just another really, really successful week. We got a lot of goals done, which means we got 16 staff points. And Miles Sanders, we're just going to keep upgrading that elusive back. Morale, he's up 2 overalls. That morale is high. This man is going crazy. +1 speed. As we're now going to go to his ratings, and man, does he look good. The 69 strength is I want to say it's a concern. The 73 trucking, definitely not like that in game. His catching, 66, kind of feels higher. Injury, it's good that it's +4 for morale. Don't want him getting hurt. Jordan Mailata, we're just going to keep improving his overall. We obviously need him a lot. Starting for us at left tackle. Davion Taylor, player I really, really like in real life. Definitely think he has some potential down the road. Very good player last year. Oh, well, not very good player. Very good potential. Rain game. Who do you give credit the most to? I'm going to give it to the offensive line because Miles Sanders' morale is high enough. All of time up, +3 run block fire, run block finesse next game. That's looking good. And we're coming up against the Bucks next week. That's going to be a very challenging game. And that is going to do it for today. Really have the energy to keep going. If you are... we'll see. I'm going to stop it here. Don't want to make too long of a video. But yeah, I will see you guys next time where we'll face off against the... I guess I'll do 3 games. So we'll do the Bucks, the Raiders, and the Lions. Might make some trades. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, and